Hey, it's Brody with Better Outfitters, and today we're going to be going over another one of our used units that we have on the lot. This is a 2022 TAXA Tigermoth Standard Edition. It's another one of the lightweight, garageable kind of units, so it's nice, easy, ready to go. Only weighs 1,300 pounds dry, a little less than 150 pounds on the tongue weight, so it can pretty much be pulled by anything. We're just going to kind of give you a quick walk around of it and some of the cool specs that this thing has, and well, let's get started. So up front, we're going to start off with the hitch. It's got a 2-inch standard ball hitch. You got your jack right here, spare tire for it, and then you got your tongue box right here for a little bit of storage. Moving on to one of the kind of cool little features they do is this rack right here. It's set up where you can put your refrigerator. Kind of gets protected right from any of the rocks and stuff by this box. You got your 12-volt plug-in right there for it to run off of. And then underneath your rain cover right here is the upgraded window unit on this thing, so you can really freeze yourself out of it. It's really handy in this Texas heat we've been having. So moving around to the driver's side of this thing, you got some pretty cool features already on it, from your pre-wired solar connector right here, so you can throw your panels out and plug it right in, it'll start charging. You got your plug for your shore power right there. It is a 130 size plug. Oh, that ain't right. So on the side you've got, it's a normal kind of camping style 30 amp plug-in right here, but because of the only things that are on this, it makes it nice. You can do that, and then it just goes down to a normal 110 plug-in, so you can pretty much be hooked up to any extension cord anywhere. You don't have to have a special campsite or anything like that. You've got a Arctic turn Euro style window with the shade and the screen in it. It also kicks out for more ventilation. As you can see, the roof rack mounted on top with the Thule crossbars, so you can add anything, kind of adjust them. You can even set this up to where you can do a rooftop tent on the top for sleeping more people. And as you can see up on the top, also you got a max air fan for extra ventilation, things like that if you're not wanting to run that AC. Like I said, this is the standard model, so this does just have a solid axle underneath it, and a more normal kind of highway tire on it, so you're not having to worry about tearing up your all-terrains or mud tires pulling it down the road. You got a nice protective case right here, lockable for a 5-pound propane bottle. So moving around to the back end of this thing, you've already got set up your awning brackets right here. You got a spot to put a 5-gallon jerry can, fresh water most times what people are doing. The reason they're doing that fresh water is for your pretty cool slide out kitchen. Water comes out. You got a cutting board. You got your cover for your sink, and then you got a sink right here where you can kind of wash your stuff out, things like that. One of the neat features that the previous owner did on this one, instead of having to just move this out of the way and store it or anything like that, he put it on a set of hinges, so you raise it up and you got a little bit of a higher countertop, put your cooker or anything like that on there. So also right here, as you can see, it's got all these pre-cut spots, so you can fully move this thing around, kind of configure it to the needs that you might want it to be at. That thing's just cool. Lockable, so it doesn't roll in or out on you without pushing that. Also back here, you've got another 12-volt plug-in, so if you want to move that cooler or that refrigerator around back whenever you get set up at camp, you can move it further around to the back side and be able to have that closer to where you're needing to use it at. Down at the bottom, you've got your stabilizer jacks to kind of level this thing out a little bit better. You got another window right here with a blind, screen, or kick out for fresh air. Big TV cribs. So as you can see, standard configuration, it's a dinette style setup. Got your bench seat, small little table right here. You see your air conditioner and a few extra 12-volt plug-ins, things like that. For one person, you could just leave it like this if you want to sleep. Just sleep on that one side, move your table, got plenty of room to kind of move around, stuff like that. But if you're gonna be doing 2 people kind of, or even a kid in there with you, set up. Just set that out of the way. So once your table's out of the way, you undo this strap off of that. And this is on a track system right there, and it slides all the way out to make into a bigger bed setup right there. It's equipped with LED strip lighting through the interior, as well as you got lights on the both sides of it, or on the rear and the passenger side. Switches are right here. Everything's all integrated in nice. Definitely one of the coolest features this thing has is the gull wing style door. This does have the upgraded kind of like mesh that would Velcro in all the way around to cover this opening, as well as this one. So if it's nice outside, you can have this huge kind of setup like this, where you got plenty of room to kind of see out and just kind of be in nature, but still in the comfort of your camper. So one of the other nice things with this, obviously the AC can only run if you're hooked up to shore power, but your max air fan, any of your plug-ins, your lighting, being able to run a refrigerator, it can all run off your house power. This thing has enough room up underneath this front area to run 2 Group 24 size batteries, so you can really get a lot of time out before you need to recharge, re-plugged in. And as I mentioned, you can hook that solar panel up to this thing and make it pretty much last as long as you need to stay out. These trailers are a really cool design, got a lot of cool features. The body lines are cool, and as I mentioned, they can fit into your garage. With these things being able to fit in your garage, it makes it really easy for a lot of people that don't have extra storage space or anything like that to be able to store a trailer. You can park this thing right in there, keep it out of the weather, have all your stuff in it ready to go, and just get on the road as soon as you'd like to. If you got any questions or interested in this, feel free to give us a call. If you like seeing the videos like this, make sure to drop a like, drop a comment, and thank y'all for watching.